we also have another game that is going to help decide the wild card race in the AFC, though the Jets are not a part of it. The Dolphins are. Sportsline giving the Dolphins a 41% chance to get in. They need some help. First things first, win this game. That's part of it.
You need a quarterback that's able to play the entire game. I mean, my goodness, every time Teddy Bridgewater goes in this year, he gets knocked out, and then Skylar Thompson's put in. If I was Mike McDaniel at this point, I'd probably practice Skylar Thompson the entire week. And I don't know what the reps are at this point between him and Teddy Bridgewater.
Well, what's you play with a finger, right?
A pinky finger is probably the most insignificant of any of the fingers on your throwing hand, okay? Really, the three most important are your thumb, your index, your middle finger. Those are the three that are going to stay on the ball the longest. It's going to help guide it. It's going to give it the most power and pop off of your wrist. The pinky, honestly, I mean, sometimes guys will mess around practicing, not even put their pinky on the ball and throwing that way just to get a feel for it, where they'll literally take their pinky off of it. It's kind of like how you drink some of your beverages with your pinky out.
That pinky doesn't go on anything. Look at it.
It's just, I'm not sure what happened there, but that's just
for being an athlete.
That's how you eat, too.
That's for being an athlete.
He always eats with that pinky.
No.
It's like it's royalty almost.
Pete already had a short pinky, but my God, what is that, about an inch long, that thing?
Well, look at the size of it.
What the hell's going on there?
Come on.
You shove it in a car door?
Just catching when I was a kid, and football, and in between helmets and everything else. And
God.
No, I'm kidding.
You had that as a can opener.
All that being said,
so you think Teddy plays, yes or no?
I think he's going to play. He should play, especially for his livelihood in the NFL at this point. I mean, we've now seen him a couple of times get knocked out of games. You're going, come on, at some point, you got to make sure there's a backup. You can be that insurance policy that's going to be there and go play. But I'd still be giving Skylar Thompson a ton of reps.
A week after the injury, is it much better if you do your pinky like that?
It depends on the extent of the injury. I mean, it should be better at this point.
So he should play.
He should play.
He should play.
That being said, I just think, look, the Dolphins are a better team. They're playing at home. They should be able to win this game. Mike White had a really rough outing. That was his worst performance of the season. Versus a defense that's struggled this year in Seattle.
Being kind.
Well, okay, but the bottom line is, I think the Dolphins will be able to show up. They'll be able to win this game. We've got it right here at Pick'em. In some books, you're even seeing the Dolphins get a point. So I feel good enough about where the Dolphins are at, where I think this will be a low-scoring game, but I think the Dolphins win this one.
The quarterback defender was being nice to Mike White because he was dreadful last week, okay? He was awful. And now they're playing, back-to-back road games. It's tough when you're eliminated in one of them and now you got to go on the road. I like Miami, too. I don't think Miami is going to light up the scoreboard against this defense, but I think they're going to find a way to win the game and get in. So I'll take Miami. You keep looking at my pick.
I can't stop looking at that gnarly thing.
It is gnarly, though.
Is Zach Wilson done with the New York Jets? Because Robert Saleh says come hell or high water, he's on this team.
I would say no. I wouldn't say no, he's not done.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too early to give up.
I just don't see the point. Like
Bring him to camp, and if he scatter shoots it all over the place, then you get rid of him.
But what's the point of it?
Why give up on him now?
Because you want to get draft picks for him at some point. Maybe
who's going to? Okay.
Wait, is he
they're going to give
up
at
that point?
They're going to give up on him, but somebody's going to trade draft picks for him.
They'll give you something for him. Maybe, yeah.
You got a ham sandwich sitting somewhere you want to trade for him?
They roll that ham sandwich into maybe a nice little filet mignon.
There's no conceivable way anybody's giving anything for Zach Wilson.
Well, okay, if he stays there longer and he gets beat out or continues to look poor, are they giving anything more for him then?
No, but might as well take a look at him and keep him and see what he can do in camp.
They've had him for 2 years.
Well, but he's banged up last year. He got hurt last year. Okay.
I mean,
I'd bring him back, see what he does in camp and preseason. If he stinks, then you get rid of him.
How about my roast beef sandwich, Pete? Would you take that for him?
No, that's way too nice.
You saw me make my roast beef sandwich earlier today for lunch.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.